Alright, we are live. What is going on? Beautiful people, welcome to the video. My name is Brando Linick. Hold on here. There we go. Just gotta make sure the camera's on there steady. And welcome to the video. I know you're looking for how to start an embroidery business from home. It's an awesome search. It's actually something that I'm very passionate about. Home business, making money from home, being able to build a business, multiple different types of businesses from home over the last 3.5 years. Some things that worked, some things that didn't work. I can definitely tell you what to avoid, what to look out for. But with an embroidery business, all right, dealing with clothing, dealing with crafts, all right, whatever niche you want to get in with embroidery, very specific. You could start it, just by getting cloth, all right, just by getting clothes, just by getting crafts and utensils and supplies, and then marketing yourself out there on Facebook and Craigslist and Instagram. But I'm telling you, when it comes to the business, the principles based on it in this video review here, that's really critical. You got to know that run the business is, you got to keep in mind when you are creating, when you're making money, all right? When you're not making money. That's just what entails with an embroidery business. That's just what goes with it. Those are the principles, okay? Because with embroidery, you could be doing clothing, stitches, you could be doing craft, okay? And when you're doing that, you have the chance to make money. When you're sick, when you want to take a vacation, your income in business will stop unless you're carrying a bunch of supplies with you, or unless you have the business and it's franchised out, which can take you a long time to get to. Which is why when you're looking at this, and if you're looking at this from a business perspective of building a business from home, all right, and you're looking at this because you just want to build a business from home, to be in the comfort of your home, to create leverage and be your own boss and create an income that's long-term and consistent and reliable, if that is really what you're looking for, all right, then I've got a lead for you, my friend. And if you hear me out here for like the next 45 seconds, 50 seconds, this can save you a lot of blood, sweat, and tears before you consider starting an embroidery business from home. And my story with this was going back about 15 months ago, when I came across a person who was building a business from home, and they're doing so without shipping and handling. They're doing so without supplies and equipment. They're doing so without employees. They're actually dealing with the internet. They're building a business on the internet, making a high multiple six-figure income. And because they were doing this, I started to model and copy them. I mean, they were traveling around the world without carrying supplies with them all over the place, making a high multiple six-figure income, and they're doing so through digital products and services that they're offering as their products, so they didn't have shipping and handling or inventory. And it was really cool to me, so I started to reach out to them. Less than a month in total, 90 days later, created a full-time income business for myself, working part-time, which is not average or typical results. I just share that with you to share with you what's possible. And also, to emphasize, if you're looking at starting a business from home because you really want to build a business from home, because you want to be your own boss, to do what you want when you want, if that is really what you're looking for, learn to build a business on the internet, all right? And even though what I've been able to do is not an embroidery business on the internet or from home, if you want to learn how to build a business online from home, if this makes sense to you from a business perspective to help you get the results that you want, if you're coachable, trainable, willing to learn some things, all right, and want to learn how to use the internet to really leverage yourself where you don't have to deal with supplies or equipment or any of that stuff, then connect with me on my site after. If you're coachable, willing to put in the work, you're open-minded, it's 123marketingtips.com. I'll put the link in the description. But regardless of the road you decide to go down, I hope you enjoyed this review slash overview slash experience. And I look forward to seeing your success story regardless of the road you go down. And I look forward to seeing you on the beach of the world too. Take care.